So when you're getting ready to have a baby, I've heard it time and time again. Babies are expensive. Babies cost a lot of money. Hope you have enough saved for college. All of that stuff has definitely been going on inside of my brain. However, I do believe that there are ways to make bringing a baby into this world super affordable. So I'm going to give you a couple of ideas to help you figure out how to prioritize what you want to spend on your baby, and then tell you exactly what I will and won't spend on my baby. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Justine with Debt Free Millennials, the channel to help you crush your debt and live payment free and bring a debt-free baby into this world. So if you want to learn how to do all of those things and live a debt-free life, be sure to subscribe to the channel. So I'm using a very helpful workbook by Marissa Lida. This is part of her Budgeting for Baby course, and it comes with a workbook. And so I've been watching her videos in the course. I downloaded the workbook, and one of the first activities that I did was prioritizing my spending for the new baby. And it was so helpful because there were things in this exercise that I didn't even really think about. And I was like, oh yeah, do I want to spend money on newborn photos and maternity photos? Let's think about this. So a great way to figure out how to prioritize your spending is to list your top three things that you would be okay spending top dollar on, and then what are your least favorite things, so your bottom three. What things are not important to you when it comes to spending money on the baby? So for me, one of the top things that I personally don't mind spending a lot of money on are baby supplies. So when I say baby supplies, I mean things like the snoo. You guys heard about this smart bassinet? It's amazing. I'm sold. I don't even have it yet, but I'm like getting that. And that's expensive, but it's something I want to prioritize. Another thing that I categorize in baby supplies would be a stroller and a car seat. So I'd be okay spending more for the stroller and car seat that I want versus a hand-me-down. Now, baby supplies can also mean the little heart monitor sock. It could mean fancy baby bottles. So I think that you can be choosy within that specific category and say, okay, I really don't care about the bottle brand so long as I have bottles, right? So you can be choosy within that category. Another thing that was really important to me that this exercise helped me figure out was prenatal mindfulness. Now, Marissa didn't even list this as a potential category. As I was going through the exercise, I was like, yes, prenatal mindfulness is exactly what I want to spend money on. So for me, that looks like taking courses or reading books or really paying attention to self-care efforts that I can do and spend money on. So I'm really thinking about taking a course on hypnobirthing or buying books all about labor and delivery. I actually signed up for physical therapy and keeping that in mind as part of my prenatal mindfulness and self-care. The third thing that is most important to me is the baby moon. Now, I don't mean a traditional baby moon in the sense where Kyle and I like scoot off to Mexico and have this amazing vacation together. My idea of a baby moon is being able to go home for Christmas. So all of our family is back in the Midwest. We're out here in California. So it's really important to me that I figure out a way to safely get to the Midwest so we can spend Christmas with all of our families before the baby arrives. Now, for you, that could look way different. Maybe you want to prioritize something else because maybe your priorities actually lie within my least priorities. So one thing that I definitely don't want to get hung up on is buying nursery furniture and decor. One, because I'm limited on space and I only have a 2-bedroom apartment, and this bedroom is for our guests, and I want to be able to make sure that my mom can come out here, our other families can come out here and stay with us comfortably. And if I have this bed gone and this turns into a nursery, then, you know, they can't come visit us or they have to stay at a hotel. So I want them to be here. Another thing that I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on is maternity clothing. I'm already a very small, petite girl, so I feel like I can get away with wearing my sweaters and tops throughout winter. The one thing that I will say will be a challenge is pants. So finding cheap maternity pants and just not prioritizing building this whole maternity wardrobe with a bunch of cute pregnant women outfits, that's not important to me. But it could be important to you. Maybe that's an important thing to you, so prioritize that. The last thing that I'm not spending money on for me or for baby, however you want to look at this, are maternity photos. So, you know, the ones where it's like a beautiful pregnant woman with the soft, dewy lighting and just everything looks amazing. She's glowing. The whole picture is just, you know, you get it. You've seen them on Facebook. I just don't know if spending, you know, a couple $100 on a maternity photo shoot is really where I want to be prioritizing my spending for baby. So I would rather take that money and not do a maternity photo shoot. And if I decide, yeah, I want cute photos of me and my belly, I'll have Kyle or my sister take it in the park and use some filters and be done. That's all there is to it. But maybe for you, maternity photo shoot is exactly what you've always pictured so that you can capture that moment of being big and pregnant and with your baby, and that's totally okay. You have to choose what's most important to you and stick with it. Now, there are a lot of different categories in between those top 3 and those bottom 3, such as newborn photos or maternity leave. And those things are absolutely important too. You just really have to remember what your priorities are for your spending right now and keep that in mind as you're moving forward. Otherwise, you will overspend in all of these budget categories, and that's how that myth, that saying of babies are expensive actually becomes a true thing for you. So prioritizing those top 3 things that you want to spend money on and the bottom 3 that you're like, I could go without or I could do those things on the cheap is the best way to go. Don't forget, if you want to go through this exercise and follow along using this exact template that I'm using, the workbook, the video, you can get it through Marissa Lida's Budgeting for Baby course. I will link my affiliate link below so that you can sign up and follow along with me. Congrats, you guys. We are getting through this baby stuff. And if you don't have a baby on the way yet and you're planning, this exercise right here is the best way to have the right mindset before you start your journey. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I'm coming at you with baby and money content, so I'll catch you guys in the next video.